Hi, my name is Sunil Fernandez and I'm the managing editor of GoodReturns.in. I'm here to do a quick market roundup and tell you what happened in the stock markets today. After 7 consecutive days of losses, the Nifty and the Sensex finally found its feet and gained in trade today. The Nifty ended the day 170 points higher at 11,303 points, while the Sensex gained 479 points, almost 480 points at 38,626 points. What gained in trade today, what led gainers really were some of the beaten down names. So you had some PSU stocks which had lost heavy ground, particularly Coal India, ONGC, Oil India, all of them gained ground in trade today. Even GAIL ended the day much higher. So you had this PSU pack that gained. But let's tell you some of the top gainers from the Nifty pack today. So we had Z Entertainment, which was leading the pack. It was the top gainer, almost 7 to 8% gains in that stock. We had Vedanta, Sun Pharma, Hindalco, Tata Steel, all among the gainers in trade. And largely, if you see the top 5 gainers, most of them were from the metals pack. So these stocks ended the day with gains. The losers were very few from the Nifty, and we had in fact just 3 losers. We had Bajaj Auto, Yes Bank and ITC, which lost ground in trade today. Now, most of the European markets were trading significantly higher, almost 2.5% higher. The US Dow futures pointed to almost an increase of 1%. So the US markets are likely to open at least 1% higher. Now, remember the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed a whopping 5% higher yesterday, and this was the biggest gain that it has ever seen in intraday trading when compared to any other day. In fact, in the last 10 years, we have not seen such a 5% jump on the US benchmark indices. So there was a significant gain there. Most of the Asian pack ended the day higher, except the Japanese Nikkei, which ended the day lower. Let's tell you some stocks that were in the news today. We had SBI Cards, the IPO of the SBI subsidiary being oversubscribed by about 46%. Today is day 2 and it's just oversubscribed 46%. Now remember, the SBI Cards issue was expected to get a whopping subscription on the very first day, but since the indices have been falling significantly, we have not had that great a response to SBI Cards public issue. But the IPO will sail through, that's for sure. And remember, it closes on Thursday, so in all probability we'll see the IPO pick up steam in the next few days, even as the stock markets are beginning to gather their momentum. That's far as SBI Cards are concerned. Now, Yes Bank was among the top losers. In the initial part of trade, it rallied significantly on hope that the RBI would be working out something to rescue the bank. Now, we don't know how far those reports are through, but Yes Bank, in fact, gained significantly in the morning only to give up all those gains and was among the losers from the index stock. Among some of the stocks that hit 52-week lows, we had SpiceJet, Z Media, Hindustan Media and Monte Carlo Fashions. All these stocks hit 52-week lows. Shares of Pfizer rallied to an all-time high, and in fact the stock had rallied as much as 16% in intraday trade, but ended the day about 5-6% higher only and it gave up significant amount of gains. So the markets at the moment seem to have recovered today after 7 days of consecutive fall. The momentum in all probability will depend on the news emanating on the coronavirus front. Remember, there have been some infections in India as well, and if there is an increased number of infections, we might see the markets again going back to previous lows. So it really depends on the kind of information that comes out as far as the coronavirus is concerned. Today's rally across the markets also had largely to do with hopes that there would be stimulus package across the globe from all the central banks, from many of the central banks rather. So this led to some frenzied buying. We have to see what kind of news emanates from the central banks as well. All in all, it was a good trading session, and the hopes are that the momentum may continue into the remaining part of the week. Thank you for watching, and you can continue watching our videos and also read our website www.goodreturns.in. That's it from me for now. Thank you.